right, and joining us now, of course, two recipients of the Golden Ticket. They were stunned, surprised by it, I would assume, on Tuesday night when they were presented with it during the Mississippi State baseball game. Of course, they have led Mississippi State to a great season to this point. We speak of pitcher Raelin Chaffin and, of course, outfielder Sacco joining us here on In the Circle at D1 Softball, powered by 643. Ladies, how you doing?
Good.
Good.
All right, let's go ahead and start it. Take me through this process. You're going to the baseball game, and then next thing you know, you get a surprise. So I don't know which. Let's start with you, Sierra. How to take us through this process?
So we get told that we're going to a baseball game for some softball recognition to try to get people to come to our game this weekend. And then we get on this video board and they're like, all right, this is the softball team. And we have a surprise. The commissioner of the AUSL, like here she is. And we're all just like stunned, just looking around. And then she's like, I have a golden ticket. And they just pulled it off. And then we're still standing there. They go back. They're like, okay, we're going to go live. Here's the softball team. And then we all
Just
are
kidding.
there. And they're like, just kidding. We have another ticket. We're all like, we're all shocked again. And
Right,
it was,
because all up until this point, it's been one individual. So
Yeah.
you probably had no idea that both of you, like Raylan, what went through your mind as this is going on?
Yeah, I've said it multiple times, but I was standing in the back before even Sierra got announced. I was like, I don't want to be on the video board. Like, I'm just gonna stand back here, let everyone else be up front. And so then Sierra gets announced, and I'm like sobbing in the back for her because I'm so happy for her. And I finally give her a hug, and I'm like, okay, now I'm going back to the back again while we get announced, for the Super Bulldog weekend. I'm going back to the back of the group. And our friend Taylor was like, come to the front because she knew. And I'm like, no, I'm going to stay right here. I'm not going to be on the camera. And she's like, come to the front. And I'm like, no. And then they're like, okay, so here's the softball team. Just kidding. We have one more announcement. And when Taylor pulled me up front, I literally just started crying because I was like, oh my gosh. Like I was so shocked. Like I don't even have words. I was so shocked.
So no idea, just didn't see it
No.
coming. Even though there have been other players, like we saw recently, obviously Danica Coffee get it on Sunday for LSU, and others have gotten it, but no. Was this a
No.
no clue.
no
No,
clue?
I was just telling all of them. It's just so embarrassing, but we had just went and ate dinner at the dining hall, and so I'm like, oh, my stomach hurts. And so I was like, y'all,
She's like, I really don't want to
I know,
go.
I'm like, y'all, I need this to be quick. I need us to just go there, get announced, and then I need to go, like, take a nap. And so I was not expecting it at all.
Wow, that is incredible. So once it started to settle in now and sink in, what's going through your mind now that you're going to be playing professionally at the AUSL? You're going to be a draft pick after whenever your season ends. There, has it hit you yet?
No.
No, not at all. It's still like
Yeah.
not real life
No.
right now.
I'm saying my family and fiance came in, and so it's like I'm about to go eat with them after this, and I'm just like I just can't even like it's just the craziest experience ever. I never thought it was a possibility, so I'm just still in like a different world with all of this right now.
Was this even a goal? Was it a goal? I know, cause like I talked to Danica Coffee. She, once she started seeing players getting the golden ticket, she's like, "Oh man, I hope it's me. I
Yeah.
wanted." Did that ever cross your mind going into it, or at all?
I mean, of course, it's always been a dream, but like I never I guess I don't have enough confidence in myself, but I never thought it was a possibility. I was like, these players that are getting announced are just like, they are the next level. They are so good. And I'm like, it would be so cool, but like, I just never thought it would be a possibility like this. Like, it's just complete shock. Like, I'm just so grateful.
Yeah. Of course, we're all like hoping, like we're like, I hope we get one, but like you just never really know.
Yeah.
So it's a shock and we can't believe it.
How cool is it that you both get the golden ticket? It'd be one thing, like, who got it first? First of all, who did they introduce first? Okay, so you got it first. So, Raylan, you're probably thinking, hey, that's awesome. Great for her.
It's so
You,
happy for her.
right, but you're not thinking at all there's a second one because they haven't done two of these. You all be the first to have two on the same team get a golden ticket.
I think Virginia Tech has two on the same
Yeah, I
day.
think Virginia
But
Tech,
it
they
was
just went back
they just
last
went, but
night.
it was the first time they've done it two in the same day.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yes. Like,
Yes.
you're not thinking
Yeah,
right
no, I
away.
had no clue. I had no clue at all, but I was just so happy for her because we've been talking about this like for the past like 2 weeks. I even made a tweet. I'm about to go repost it on Twitter with a picture, but I was like, if AUSL does not draft this girl, I'm going to lose my mind because she is the best athlete. Like, I swear. And so I've been making posts like that. I've been telling her, like, hyping her up, like, you are going to get drafted. I promise you, you're going to get drafted. But and she was doing the same for me, but I was like,
I'm like, girl, you're coming with me.
All right, that's good. I like your segue on this. Let's go with this. Sierra, first, tell people in the AUSL, what are they getting in Raelin?
Just a bomb girl, like on and off the field, like they're getting a great pitcher and just a great person in general. Like they're gonna get a competitor on and off the field, and she's just gonna give everything she has every single day.
All right, Raelin, your turn. What are they getting in Sierra?
That times 100, but I'm telling you, she is the most fierce competitor. Like, I don't even question when a ball is hit to center field if it's going to get caught or not, or that she's going to go 100%. Like, I know she's going to be diving into walls for me, like using all of her range. Then up to bat, like, I never even question, like, is it going to be a good bat or not? I know it's going to be a good at bat because it's Sierra Sacco. Like, she is just that good. I can't even say enough about her, but not only on the field, off the field, me and her have become, like, really close in these past couple of weeks. And so I'm just getting to know her deeper, like away from softball has been really, really cool. And I just think you're going to get a great teammate, a fierce competitor, but like a really, really great person.
Have you talked, what was it like for Coach Ricketts when the news, all this, obviously they were probably in the know in this, as well as probably Coach Moat, McKinney there. Give me the reactions of them and what have you, since you talked to them?
I mean, Ricketts was really excited for us.
Really excited,
yeah, I
really
know.
proud.
Yeah, when I hugged Coach T, it was she squeezed me so hard, and I was just like really happy. But yeah, I really haven't talked a whole lot to them because we've kind of been jumping from place to place. But
that's true.
Yeah, I mean, I just know they're super proud of us. I mean, Ricketts was really excited because her sister's playing this summer as well, and so we're like, Ricketts, you're coming to watch us play no matter where we're at. Like, you better watch us play.
You're coming in the dugout with us.
That's too good.
Up on the sidelines, like.
That's too good. What has she meant to you? Because you both probably wouldn't be here without her in that regard, reaching that level. What has she meant to you in both your careers?
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny. I'm gonna tell the story real quick, but when I went in the transfer portal, one of my really good friends from home played with Sierra at her old school, and so Sierra was like, "You have to get Raelin to come to state."
Yeah, I was like, "Give me her number right now. Let me call her."
Yeah, and so it was like once I heard that, I realized that Mississippi State was a possibility, and so then I heard from Ricketts a couple weeks later, and ever since our first phone call, she's super intentional. I mean, she did not tell a single lie. She just laid everything out on the table, like what it was, clear as day. And ever since then, she's been nothing but uplifting, just a great coach, a great human. I mean, yeah, I can't say enough good things about her.
Yeah, for me, Ricketts has really been just like a mentor for me, like on and off the field, just like in life, and just like actually teaching me how to be a hitter. So like just the mindset of it, just like everything that goes into it, day in and day out. Like she's just the same, like she has the same like drive every single day. You know what you're gonna get from her, and she's just great every day.
Raelin, what's Taryn meant to you from a pitching standpoint? One of the greats ever, learning from her there in the bullpen and obviously pitching side.
Yeah, I mean, kind of going off of that, she is so consistent. I never have to question, am I getting a happy Coach T or whatever? I mean, she's the same Coach T every day. I know what I'm getting when I go in the bullpen. She's very, very intentional. It's a lot of one-on-one time, which I can't say enough about. I mean, she is just so involved in our bullpens. I mean, constantly standing up. She's even caught one of our pitchers' bullpens before. Like she is just, I can't say enough great things. She loves her job, but she loves all of us so, so much. And she puts in so much time, so much effort. I mean, she is definitely one of a kind, and I would not be where I am without her.
That's pretty good. Now, you both have mentioned it. You kind of knew of each other there once you were in the portal there. Do you remember the first interaction you two had?
Well,
I pitched against you
at
your old school.
Yeah. Well, we also both played in Louisiana. So she was like northern Louisiana and I was really down south. So I kind of knew of her a little bit, like when we got to the state tournament and whatnot. But we really didn't face each other until I was at Tech and she was for LSU and she made me look really silly.
Not true.
That is true. But like you can go back and look. But we faced each other. They won, of course, but it's okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I remember whenever we would go through our lineups, it was always like, you do not let Sierra Sacco beat us. Like, she's the one player that we're not going to let beat us. So it's like, just knowing that she holds like that presence, I was like, yeah, I'm going to make sure I nail all my spots right now. No freebies.
Well, the thing is, you might now have to face each other now in the pros. Right. That's going to be weird now.
Yeah, hopefully not. Fingers
Yeah.
crossed.
How often have you faced each other in practice?
A lot.
A lot,
Yeah.
yeah. We're a team full of a lot of righties. Half of
Yes.
our or three-fourths of our
lot.
team is righties, and so when we're facing a team that's lefty dominant, I'm like, hey, can I get some live at bats to the lefties? And it's like Sierra's group, and then whoever.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna throw to Sierra because I know if I throw to her, I have to be on my A game. Really like puts me in a game situation too, like trying to hit my spots. So yeah, I've probably faced you the most of everybody on the
Probably a
team.
lot.
Oh
And I just
boy.
think like we both make each other better.
Yeah.
Like she knows I'm a good hitter, and then I know she's a good pitcher, and I just know that I also need to bring my A game every time I step in the box against her. So it's just really good for both of us.
Yeah.
How competitive you two get with each other, though? Is there some trash talking?
No,
Yeah.
no, but I will say when I'm throwing against her, if like there's a pitch that's like half a ball off the plate and they don't call it a strike, I'm like,
It's like,
bro,
it's a strike.
help me out. That's a strike. I
Right.
need all the strikes I can get off her right now. Like, give me that pitch.
It's more like silent trash
Yeah.
talk. It's more like I still support you, but right now
Yeah.
I'm trying to beat you.
Oh, that's very fair. Is there any players you're looking forward to either meeting, playing with, or playing against in the AUSL?
Kalani Ricketts.
I would say all of them.
Kalani's a good it's a good answer though. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
yeah. I have a picture of her watching one of my second year 12U games when I was playing in Florida. So yeah, I am really excited to kind of maybe get a picture with her, be in her presence. So really excited.
Be on the same team.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that just to see what Coach Samantha Ricketts would do in that scenario there. I mean, that's like a lot of big family affair there going on there. Let's talk about this year. You've all been ranked in the top 25 pretty much most of the year. You're in the top 25 in the RPI as we talk and all that. Describe this year for you all after making the tournament last year and everything, but just describe this season to this point.
For me, it's been just very different, but in the best way possible. It is just I'm with a bunch of girls who compete, a bunch of girls who have a chip on their shoulder, in the best way. I feel like we all go out there just ready to win for each other. We're not really going for, the personal accolades, and if we get them, great, but we're really fighting for each other. And yeah, it's been super cool to get to play for these girls. Like I mean it when I say I could go out there wanting to compete for them every inning, every pitch. I just want to do it all for them.
And then for me, just coming back from last year, we were ranked in the top 18, 17 week in, week out, and then we don't get our name called for the hosting bid. So it's like going into this year, and then you don't get in the top 25 at all. You get none of us on the all SEC teams. Like we're just very just under the radar. And it's just like, like we're going to go out there and we're going to prove ourselves right. Like we're not going to go out there trying to prove everybody else wrong. Like we know what we have inside our dugout and we're going to go show it off.
I think you had a chip on the shoulder, and I think you showed that right from the set the tone in the opening weekend in Clearwater. How important was that NFCA weekend? Because Raelin, people that didn't know you knew you after that weekend specifically. And same with you, Sierra. Take me through that week. Was that a big statement there that weekend to kind of set the tone? Hey, we're still here. Don't forget about us.
Yeah, that weekend was super cool for me because I remember the whole time Ricketts was just kind of saying like, we have nothing to lose. Like people don't respect us already. So what do we have to lose? Go out there and just play free, play loose. And even in games where maybe we have something to lose, I remember what Ricketts was saying, like go play free. And whenever I play free, I play my best. So I think that weekend was super cool. I think it really gave us a team identity that we're gonna fight and we're gonna compete. So yeah, it was super, super cool. Those wins were still very important when we go into rankings for hosting. So yeah, those wins mean a lot.
And then for me, going against Naja Candy, the first game out the gate, you go to her regional last year, and then she knocks you out of the tournament. So it's like you kind of have that chip on your shoulder too. Like we're not going to let her beat us again, kind of thing.
You didn't. And she got out pitched, didn't she, Sierra? Who got that win? Oh, that's right. It was Raelin. I could remember it. No, listen, that's a great point. It was a great statement. And then you won at Alabama. First time in a long time for the program history. I think, Sierra, they're still scared to pitch to you, I think.
I would be too. I would be too.
Yeah, like so you can relate to that. Take me through that road series there, Raelin and Sierra, because that was a big monumental for the program to win in that place in Alabama.
Yeah, that is an insane environment, by the way. Like a little hostile, if I do say. So yeah, game one was awesome. I mean, we came out. We run game one 9-1. Super cool. I mean, we were on fire that game. It was just like everyone was barreling balls. We were making plays. Super cool. Come out, lose game two. We had Doubleheader, of
Of
course.
course. Every
And
weekend.
so then we come out game 3, and it was really just the same thing. I mean, we're playing Rhodes House. What do we have to lose? Type of thing. I went out there just wanting to compete for my team. I mean, I didn't care what it takes. I didn't care if the score was 100 to 101 as long as we had the 101.
Right.
I just wanted to win. I really didn't care, but it was just super cool to see everyone just buy in. I mean, the talk on and off the field was super, super cool about like how much everyone thought we were going to win that series. Like the belief was really, really cool.
I would definitely cool. I think you had a good bus ride, I would imagine, afterwards, right?
Oh,
Like,
Yeah,
definitely.
I was soaked.
I remember. I think I hit up your SID, Brian. Like, are you all busing? Like, yeah, they're busing. Yeah, gotcha. Well, let them enjoy the bus trip there. Let me ask you both this: what got you into playing softball growing up?
For me, my whole family played, so I kind of grew up like they played that slow pitch where it's like the co-eds are out there. So I kind of grew up just watching all of them play, and I just kind of got into it myself.
My sister played. She's 18 months older than I am, so she played. I never really had any interest, but then I saw some girls when she got to live arm who started to pitch, and I'm like, oh, pitching seems
I could do
cool.
that.
So I just started throwing, and I always threw hard. I had no clue where it was going, but I always just threw hard, and so ever since then, I just kind of kept working. I would always ask my dad every day when we got home, when he got home from work, can we go pitch? Can we go pitch? And so we go out in the backyard, and he made a little pitching mound for me. We got there and pitched almost every day. So that's kind of where it came from.
Either one of you had favorite athletes growing up?
I liked AJ Andrews a lot.
Okay.
I would say I think I'm still with Kalani Ricketts. I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's
love
good.
Kalani Ricketts. I
Yeah.
can't explain it enough.
Wait,
Like
have you met her? Have you met her?
I took a picture with her, but I haven't like met her. Like I took a picture with her when I was in 12U, but like I haven't met her. Yeah.
12U?
Yeah.
Have you told your coach, hey, I'm no, I mean, I know it's awkward. Maybe she gets this all the
No,
time,
I
but like,
told her on my
okay.
visit, I was like, dude, I love your sister so much. Like I had my mom put up the picture on her phone. I'm like, dude, I love her so much.
What was her reaction to that?
She just laughed.
Okay.
Ricketts
Told
was
you, she's used to this. Yeah, she's used to this. That's fun. I feel like it's gonna happen now. It has to
right.
happen.
I was wanting
That's
her
a,
to be like, here's her phone number.
Right.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be funny now. That could turn into competition there. That's too funny. Actually, I love that story. like, that's really good. Let's talk about obviously Raelin, because when I watch you pitch, I feel like you're enjoying it in the moment. You don't take it for granted. Is that accurate to describe the way you pitch there, especially with everything that you've gone through? It was a great feature about you in the fall on D1 softball. Is that accurate to how I described the way I
No,
see you
yeah.
pitch?
Yeah, 100%. I think my whole goal this year was just be more present. In my years, like my previous 3 years, I would go through a lot of games and like I wouldn't even remember half of the things that happened because I was just so focused on me and what I need to do. And so it's like I really just tried, to be very present in the moment. Just I want to know what happened every pitch. I want to know about my teammates. I want to talk to them, interact with them on the field, and not just be, so focused on my inner self, what's going on in my head. I really want to be there for them, and I think that contributes to my performance on the mound.
Do you feed off of that, Sarah? When she's in the circle, do you all as a team feed off of that?
100% because we know like we're gonna play for Raelin. Like it's no doubt like she's gonna give her best stuff every time, so we're gonna do the same behind her.
Who's the fun? A couple quick ones before we let you go. Who's the funniest player on the team? Who's the one that can crack the joke when somebody needs to crack a joke?
I was going to say you.
I was gonna say myself. I would say like me or Nadia.
Yeah.
Nadia's pretty good at like reading the room and trying to like
Okay.
lighten the mood.
That's pretty good. Describe this year in the SEC. It's a historic year with Oklahoma and Texas coming in. You happen to play both of them. It's a year people will be talking about. I wouldn't be shocked if documentaries are made out of it years, decades from now. What's it been like being a part of it from the player standpoint?
It's been insane. I mean, the quality of teams we've been playing it's just they have textbook or what is it, video game numbers.
Yes.
I mean, I'm facing some of the best hitters every weekend. I mean, game in, game out, they are incredible. Even their bench, people who aren't playing, they can put it in the game and still have quality at bats. And so it's just I love how it's growing the game though. I mean, it's just even from my freshman year, just seeing the caliber of teams that have been brought into the SEC, it's just been really, really cool to watch. And I am really excited to see how softball continues to grow, year in, year out.
And then for me, just going from Conference USA compared to this, and it's a whole new ball game. Like I've always wanted to play at this level, and I just thought like, you know, it was just a dream. Like for the longest time, like I just didn't see myself like getting there, and just that it was going to be, you know, an uphill climb. But just getting here and actually like seeing myself compete with all these teams and like getting to play them every week, like I truly don't take it for granted. I truly like just love every single game that we play.
How long did it take you to adapt to this high level once you got to Mississippi? Did it take you a while? Was it a quick adjustment or a hard adjustment?
I would say it was pretty quick. Like I got here and I was like, wow, like okay, I could play. Like I could play with the best and I'm gonna, you know, work day in and day out and be the best. So
Yeah,
it's pretty it worked out. So
I think your credential speaks for itself on that. It verifies that. Big weekend, rivalry weekend. Holy man. They couldn't script a big series with Ole Miss. What's it like, going to be like to play in this rivalry here? Sierra, you've been a part of it there, but what is it going to be like for both teams who've had great years, top 25 teams, very similar, trying to, you know, claw your way in there? What's it going to be like this weekend?
it's definitely going to be hectic. You know, we have our event called Super Bulldog Weekend, so we should have a big crowd, a rowdy crowd. You know, with them, they're always going to, you know, chirp and do what they need to do. And it's just going to be very competitive from every pitch.
Yeah, it's also senior weekend, so
Yeah.
I have all my people coming in for
Ooh.
senior weekend. Yeah, so it's like just a lot of stuff going on, but in the best way. I know it's gonna be a dogfight from the first inning. So I'm just excited to go out there and compete and just watch all of us compete hard. It's gonna be really, really fun.
It's become a great rivalry in all sports, right? Basketball, there was some great battles there. I don't know. Have you both attended any of the other rivalry games between Ole Miss and Mississippi State in the other sports, or had a chance to?
I've been to the Egg Bowl
Ooh.
at their place this past year, and it was pretty intense. Like, you know, you get some stares as you're walking past, but you get some chirps, you know, like they were a lot better than us this year, but next year we got them, you know.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah, it's okay.
Hey, you took him out in basketball. Just throwing
Right.
that out. Just
Well, we're even.
and then you got trouble. Yeah. All right, you got the SEC tournament after that in Athens, and then the regionals beyond and all that. What's going to be the keys now for your team here down the stretch to kind of continue the positive play, but also kind of reach your goals and peak at the right time?
I think not making the moment bigger than it is. I mean, that's been, I know for me, just even when we were playing Oklahoma, you know, on Hall of Fame, at the Hall of Fame field, I kind of made the moment a little bigger. And I think it showed a little bit in the first inning. I just was kind of having out of body, you know, experiences. So I think just, and for me to like be able to realize that and let my teammates know, like, hey, just another game.
Right.
It's another opponent. We just gotta do our thing. And I think if we can all just realize like it's just another softball game. No matter where we're at, who we're playing for on the road for regionals, at home for regionals, doesn't matter. We're just playing a game with a ball and a bat and a glove and this and that. So it's just the same old game we always played.
Yeah, I would second that and then just say we just need to stay like mentally tough and just know that, you know, we trained all year for this and like she said, it's just another game.
It is, but you got more important games coming up. And then the exciting thing is whenever the run ends, you both have a pro career ahead. Ladies, once again, congratulations. Pretty awesome to see you being celebrated too at a baseball stadium with big crowds and getting this recognition that you both deserve. And so congrats to both of you. And thank you for sharing your stories here on the podcast. Congrats. Good luck the rest of the way. And thanks for talking to us here on In the Circle at D1 Softball.
Well, thank you.
Hail State.